and welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We are talking all about music right now. I have Mike Crowder with me. He's the Executive Director of Music Makes Music. Welcome to the show, Mike. It's a pleasure to have you here this
thanks
morning.
for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, very good. And first off, I mean, this organization that you have put together has touched a lot of students. First of all, what got you into, what pushed you to create what you're doing? Because it's a big deal, and there's a lot of work that goes into this.
We didn't realize it was going to be quite as much work as it was. We were just, I was in a band, and we were asked to play at an awards assembly at a junior high school in the Jordan district. And so we went and we just played a rock show for these honor students, and it was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We didn't really think much of it, but we realized as the day went on, you know, these kids just wanted to listen to everything we had to say. It didn't matter what we said; they just wanted more.
They're just like entranced by you guys.
They were just entranced by it, and it just sort of set a light bulb off. Like, well, what if we do something positive with our music instead of just, you know, playing in bars around the country and things like that for ourselves. So
Music Makes Music, that's kind of where this whole idea was born from. What are you guys all about?
Well, Music Makes Music, we're a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit, and our goal is to get students involved with music while keeping them drug-free and in school. So sort of three mission goals there. And it's grown into, like I said, a lot more than we thought it would. When we started it, we just worked with a few Utah schools, and it got so much traction that they started passing it off to their schools, and those schools started passing it off to their friends in other states, and now we work with 7 states and about 70 schools a year.
So how do you allow the students to become a part of this production? How does that work?
That's one of the coolest parts. We actually involve each school's band, choir, and orchestra. The whole point of Music Makes Music, the whole philosophy behind it is that kids listen to rock stars, musicians, celebrities, and things like that, but the messages are typically pretty terrible. But you know, the kids listen to them and they follow them, they emulate them. It's a sort of destructive cycle that we're caught in. So we basically bring that MTV environment into the schools with the lights, the sound, the lasers, the excitement, and we couple it with the positive messages. So it's like a rock concert, or motivational assembly disguised as a rock concert. The way we get students involved is the band, choir, and orchestra, they all get arrangements like sheet music and MP3s a month in advance, so their music teachers can help them learn the material. And then we come in the day before, do the setup, and in the morning before the assembly we rehearse with the band, choir, and orchestra. So they're actually participating, promoting each school's music program, and it's a lot of fun for the kids. This is probably the best part, because these kids, they're used to playing in a classical setting where they're sitting down, the lights are on, and everybody's really quiet. And in our situation, you know, it's loud, kids are screaming, the lights are dark, there's lasers going, there's smoke, and they're just nervous, they're shaking before they go on. They're so excited, and then after it's done, it was, you know, like the best day of their lives. So that's how we get the music students involved, but we also involve the journalism departments, the photography departments, the yearbook departments.
So this is like a school-wide collaborative effort.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah, and even the stage crew. You know, we show up the day before, and it's a 4-hour setup process. We have a full trailer, you know, worth of gear, and it takes us about 4 hours to set up and sound check. And the stage crew, it's a really neat opportunity for them to sort of see exactly what it takes to put on a full production event.
Very cool. I think we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that you guys do, what it looks like when you head out to these schools and have a, you know, this starts, you say, about more than a month in advance, really. This is a couple months process.
Our music coordinator contacts the schools a month in advance, actually a month and a half, so they have plenty of time. Some schools are worried about class time, so students will learn it on their own, and then other schools will work with the students in the classroom. That is
dedication if they're adding in more to even their own workload. So very cool. You got to love music. So let's take a look at this.
Simple thing.
What a cool experience for those kids. I was just telling Mike, I wish my high school could have done something like that. I did choir, and of course now I'm more into like production and TV things, but what a great way to give them that's what I love about programs like this that they put in schools, where it gives them, you know, just something above the nitty-gritty of, you know, just the plain homework, sitting still in your seat, being quiet and attentive, and they get to have a fun time.
Yeah. And it's more than just, you know, a concert also. While, you know, there's everything that goes into it. The shows are always in the morning, so it's sort of different hours for our musicians because they're playing a show by 8:30 or 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
But after that is when it gets really fun because we get to visit all the classrooms. So the concert itself, you know, gets the kids connected to us, you know, gets them receptive to our message, and then we go into the classrooms and we talk to them more on one-on-one, sort of make it a more tangible connection. Meet with them all at lunch, go to the music classes, the health classes, and teachers actually have a sign-up list where they can have us come in and talk to their students about what we talked about during the assembly, so we can really drive home our messages.
Mike, why do you feel music, or how is it that music, I mean, it's like another language almost, the way you guys are presenting it, because you say kids listen when they have you guys there.
Yeah.
When you're involved with them.
Yeah.
They want to hear what you have to say. Why do you think that is?
It's the whole celebrity mentality where kids just listen to MTV. They just listen to, you know, people they look up to, and that's, like, again, that's why, you know, we've got a lot of problems, because they sometimes listen to things maybe that aren't so positive. So we just give them that, present them with that big facade of, you know, celebrity status and things like that, and then they listen. Do
you have any experience you could share about maybe a student or a class that you worked with that was really cool for you?
Well, so many. Actually, we survey the schools every year, and the biggest thing that the kids are taking away from what we do is that is the drug message, actually. So 68% of the teenagers that we've surveyed have said that, you know, after the assembly, they're more likely to stay away from drugs, which is incredible because that was, at the time when we started this and we did that survey, that was the smallest part of our message, but that's the part that the kids are gravitating towards. So we get, you know, hundreds of emails about, you know, I was doing drugs or something like this, and you guys made me realize that, you know, this isn't the way that I want to live my life, and I want to follow my dreams, and I can't do that if I'm high all the time or whatever. So there's so many things like that, or so many things where kids write us and they're like, I was going to quit music, now I'm not going to quit music. We get letters from band teachers and music teachers saying they actually use us now for recruiting purposes. He'll show a video of them playing with us that he took, and he'll say, you know, if you get good at your instrument, you're going to be playing with these guys next year.
Nice.
So it's really cool.
Really motivational for
really,
those kids, I would think. So, you know, to allow these kids to do these things and have these programs, you do need some help from outside sources.
And it's funny because we've got we've got this big bus, and we've got a huge trailer full of really nice gear, but most of it was, well, all of it was donated. Performance Audio in Salt Lake City donated all of our sound gear. I mean, people have been really incredible. Incredibly nice to us, but so we give the appearance off that we're a really well-funded company, but we're really new. I mean, this is our third year. We're not nonprofit gurus, so we don't really we're not plugged into the nonprofit world, and funding is a struggle for us.
So if someone does want to get in touch with you to help you out, well, where do they go to do that?
You can go to our website. You can actually donate right on our website, or you can contact us through our website. We're a 501c3, so it's tax deductible, and you know, all the money goes to the school program. So.
And then if schools are interested in having you guys come and hang out with the students, you go to the website.
Go to the website. There's a contact form you can fill out. There's even our schedule, so you can find availability that works for you, and contact us. We'd love to. This year we're working with 70 schools, and I think we've got another 5 or 6 that are still interested. So,
wow.
And
you guys have got a lot of great things going on. I'm sure I'm happy you were able to come here to share it with us. And good luck in moving forward. It sounds like that can only, you know, get bigger and spread further. So a lot of good things you guys are doing. So thank you very much, Mike. Be sure to check them out online. If you are interested in helping out Music Makes Music or having your school get involved with it, visit them there. You can get in touch with Mike. We'll be right back here with more on the Mountain Morning Show, talking about the Heber Home Show.
With barons or earls, won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls, won't dish the dirt